Let me see this here real quick. Look, my check. Oh, I just put in, but this one has the thing too. Mic check. Hello. Ganamos, mierda, perros, imbéciles. Dude, fuck them. They thought they were gonna win. I'm scared because Vinicius, he got injured. It wasn't our fault though. Mic check. Hello. Ganamos, mierda, perros, imbéciles. Hello, sir. Dude, fuck them. They thought they were gonna win. I'm scared of Vinicius.
So we're gonna be in between halfways. Like that's how.
Yeah.
This way.
I'm gonna try to leave it as much as I can. Yeah, like right there.
You guys can just go ahead and keep if you guys want.
I think that's what you want, sir. And no,
No.
I'll pass.
What's that? Oh, you just put that on me.
Say no too, dude. Like what the fuck? What do you mean put that on me? Like.
I'm not gonna get into that. That's it.
No, fuck with that. Just got put on me.
I think that's what you want, sir. And
No, parce, la misma sala.
Oh.
Mi primo. Oh my god.
Put that on me. Okay, we're good.
we're in the same stuff.
Say no too, dude. Like what the fuck?
You wanna do something with that volume? There you go.
That was a good answer. That was the logical thing to do.
Yeah, dude. Like,
You think so?
automatic, man. Like,
You think so?
You know so.
Feel uncomfortable.
yeah, I'm gonna head out, dude. Come on, mom.
Goddamn, Jose, did you see the question on it? On the thing? The name of the cast?
Yeah, I did. Is your liver dead? That's what I asked.
Is your love real, Jose? Goddamn.
So you ignored me.
Did you ask
You
me?
ignored me like 5 minutes ago.
For it?
Yeah, did I say it?
Dude, I'm happy we won. I'm sorry.
I'll take that.
Yeah, talk about
Oh, dude, that was... Oh, dude, shit. I was el papá de Luis Díaz too when he passed. I was my coach. That's too much power. That's too much energy.
Dice, ya ganamos. Dice.
Luisito se sacó la mondada y se la puso encima a todos los brasileños, pero de una forma, José, like, la única sombra de ese estadio era la mondada de Luisito así, ¡pum!, en toda la cancha así. He was like, right here, guys. I got you.
Pásamela a mí, dice.
La pelota siempre al 10. Oh,
Dice, de cabezazo, de rebote, como
dos goles de cabeza. And before he scored, he was about to be sub. He said he was having something.
¿El segundo?
No, the first one, even the first one. Before he scored the first one, he was like, nah, let me stay. He scored 2 goals in 7 minutes. And then he did to his mate from Liverpool.
You want to move this?
Because Alisson was being
Portero.
yeah. No, parce, la misma, nada más que ahora usa Jesús la cámara del iPhone y es calidad de 10.
What do you say?
It looks different.
Es que estoy aquí yo.
It looks different.
So,
5 viewers, goddamn.
shout out to the 5 viewers. So, ¿qué estás diciendo? How excited are you about this? What does this win mean? Does it mean anything?
Dude, you got like on your face a block.
Oh,
The camera.
you can't see me, guys. But
I got you, man.
No, I got you.
Okay.
So, what does this mean? Is it a
was-
point? Is it tournaments? Are you qualified?
That's the World Cup qualifiers.
Oh, the World Cup?
Sí.
Yeah.
Los que cuentan.
Los que sí son de
los
verdad.
que sí valen.
Los que Estados Unidos está jugando contra Trinidad y Bikini Bottom tonight.
Y México anda ya con pinche.
Oh, Honduras. Mañana Honduras. I mean, that's better than Trinidad y whatever Islas Vírgenes del Caribe.
Bueno, para Honduras sí, para que ellos entrenen, para que ellos fortalezcan.
Pero México, they don't
Mejor
even
para
need,
ellos.
they
No,
don't
mejor.
even need to classify though.
No, it's automatic.
Pero eso es lo
Or part of the World
peor.
Cup.
Pero eso es lo peor que había pasado.
That's true.
Porque no van a querer echarle ganas, cero ánimo.
That's true.
Eso fue lo peor que pasó ahorita.
Hey, maybe they will be in a group with Venezuela and Bolivia or something. Shit.
Pues imagínate, no. Bueno, fuera.
Bolivia ganó hoy 2-0 a Perú. Though.
Posibilidades.
Shit, dude. Goddamn, Bolivia. I mean, shit. How hopefully this is wood, because I don't want to lose against
El
Bolivia.
siguiente juego no, dice.
Jose's on that ass if
I
he
don't
loses
wanna-
against Bolivia.
Shit, dude. Imagine, that's something Colombia will do for sure. No, look, bro. Oh, yeah, your haircut looks clean.
Oh, gracias, man. Appreciate it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Higher Thought Cast. I hope everybody's doing well. Shout out to the 5 viewers. So just to get some business out the way, make sure you go follow Katinsila on all platforms, please. Video coming. We're shooting this weekend. So
Porn video.
no, definitely not. That's what you're shooting, Camilo.
Oh, no. I know. Happily married.
But definitely not shooting the porn video. But we do got a interesting video on the way. Go check out the stream. New track coming out. Go stream Switch.
What's the name of the track?
I think I know who I am or who I am.
Yeah, something like
El
that.
Monster.
That was the last track, Jose. But go show love,
Feel like a
please.
monster. Oh, that was a good.
Go subscribe to that YouTube. And yeah, and subscribe here if you care to know what's going on with these humans that you see on camera today. And like the stream and share it, all that good stuff.
Not me.
No, yeah, especially you.
Yeah, I know.
You want to be 1 foot in and 1 foot out, but you're off foot in, okay? You're off foot in, like it or not. But anyways, I go by HT or Jesus, depending how well you know me or how close you can get to me. And today with me, I have Jose. What's good, man? How you doing? How you feeling?
Pretty good, pretty alright.
Pretty good.
Pretty Thursday-ish.
What's Thursday?
But you just took a shed there and you feeling better now? Lighter?
In the morning, part of my routine. Once I wake up,
Oh,
I handle my
That's
business.
what you said.
I get ready.
So, well, what's a Thursday? How would you describe that?
Thursday is like a. It's like a sip in the week. It's like the final teeth in the zipper, like the edge of it.
Yeah.
Like it closes the whole week. Like it finishes it,
Like in Spanish, we call it jueves.
Jueves.
Oh, at least in Colombia, that's what we do.
Colombian Spanish.
Jueves. Sí, yo no he escuchado eso.
Well, because, it's the day before Friday.
Es que no sé español. Okay.
No,
And before we go any
don't put that on me. That's not me at all. That's not me at all. Fuck that.
Switch it up.
Perdón.
He makes us shame of our Mexican.
Sí, perdón.
Yeah.
Perdón por no saber español, Perdóneme.
And before we go any further, to the right of Jose, as you guys see here, Camilo, what's up, man? How you doing? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling really happy because we finally won against Brazil, and I was a curse that we needed to heal at some point, and we did it today. So I'm relieved.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Luis Diaz is happy and relieved. His dad passed away from emotion, dude, on the thing on the stadium. He was like,
Oh,
he was
like
so
how
happy.
excited he was?
Yeah, he just got free from guerrillas over there. Well, you know what
The
was
hostage
going on.
situations.
He was hostage.
Oh, no, I didn't know that his dad died. I know what's going on in
his
Colombia.
Parents, both of his
Well,
parents.
both of
his
them,
parents.
It's
Really?
just that they released his mom first, and then his dad was just released like a week ago. No, not even like 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
So they went to the stadium. Hopefully they moved to England now. Of course, that will be.
He
like
plays for
Liverpool.
British-
Liverpool.
Oh, so he's cold then.
Yeah,
he's
for sure. No,
he's really good then.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
best
chill
one.
out there.
They love soccer. They love soccer.
Irlanda,
Well, yeah, soccer is a religion in England. So
Yeah.
no, yeah, I'm really happy because we won, and it was a pretty good night.
Well, that red jacket looks great on you, fam. Just
Oh,
to
yeah,
let you
it's
know.
from-
I'm
it's
glad you
a-
brought
it's
it
a-
out. I'm glad you brought
It's a
it
North
out.
Korea jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame you should have brought that other yellow one, man. That's a great one.
I know we use yellow as
It's more
our
of a
main
classic.
color, but
It's more of a classic one.
it's a twist. It's a twisted jacket.
So, do you think the win, just overall, looking at Colombia right now, does it give them any hope or motivation?
no.
Does it give it? Any,
No,
does
no,
it? Does it do anything for like the people of Colombia? Like
Oh
this
yeah,
way?
well, it get us happy for one night at least. But we know that it's not gonna do anything to the situation in general, like for sure. I mean, we know soccer is a big thing for us too, because over there that's the only thing we in general play. It's like the most common sport over there. But it's just gonna give us happiness for today, maybe tomorrow, maybe. I mean, it's
Maybe a day. if
Maybe a
anything.
day,
But
we
it
know
does
what is going
produce
on.
some sort of
Oh yeah,
hope,
yeah.
some sort of enjoyment, some sort
yeah,
of
for
like
sure. We love
being able to
those.
share with each other, right?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, we love these kind of days. I'm pretty sure tomorrow people is not gonna go to their jobs at all.
Yeah, because I can see it in your energy.
Oh no, shit.
'Cause you,
I'm not going either. Is it? I'm not going. I'm not coming in.
either. Fuck that.
no,
I'm gonna get food poisoning again. Oh shit.
Yeah,
I
you know, I already called in.
no, you got it. You're ready to go.
You're climbing up. Oh, shit. Welcome.
Always the born and raised.
Born and raised. Yeah.
The blood runs through me.
You look like you're part of the people that kidnap over there. Chile army jacket.
Yeah, possibly. But yeah, no.
But I bring that up to say because like you're usually, and I don't know if you don't mind me saying this, you're usually a morning person. Like your energy is a morning situation.
Am I?
I think you are because I feel because
Let
like
my
me-
buddy know. Let my buddy know.
Yeah, well, let me know.
No,
Give me a call in the morning. Like,
Yeah.
Camilo, come on.
Tell me at 9:01. Like, hey, dude,
Shit, dude.
keep on it.
no, but
cheer for me every morning. Send me a message. Like, hey, got that. Camilo.
no, well that's valid. But being a morning person doesn't mean you enjoy or it's easy. It means you do it. You put in the effort. You
The
wake up.
responsibility, yeah.
Yeah, you wake
true.
up. You handle that, regardless of how you feel about it.
Oh, it's because the full structure I brought from Colombia, I guess, because my high school years, the 11 years that I went to high school,
Yeah.
I used to, my first class was at
11 years in high school?
in high school. 11
Damn,
years.
girl, crazy ass.
I mean, the whole process. The whole kindergarten, middle school, and high school over there. It's in the total of 11 years. And my first class was 6:10.
Well, and
6:10
then
a.m.
and then why I'm
You had to
making
walk around hills, mountains.
Nah,
yeah hide.
Lot of alligator fucking lakes and
it
stuff.
was not that bad.
Rivers? No? Alright, so then don't complain.
Sometimes it was pretty hard. I used to wake up at like at 4, and over there they usually is not to have shower heaters over.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know how to call that. So
The
I used to
heater, yeah,
shower.
just the water heaters?
Yeah, the water heaters.
Mhm.
So
That's crazy, man. 4 in the morning?
I used to shower in cold water. I guess that's what was helping me to wake
That was
up.
healthy, though.
I mean, shit. I kept me healthy
It
a
is,
lot
yeah.
too.
Yeah, it's really healthy.
It
Yeah.
helps a lot,
But the reason why I was making that observation, because usually your energy for me, you're like super hyped up in the morning. Like that's why I was trying to do this episode where you're just like, because after 5, you're just like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, it's because my day starts at 8.
no, but that's what, but I mean, it could, of course, but like mine around this time when I'm like ready to go. That's why,
That's
but
not okay. That's not okay though.
no, it's unhealthy.
I don't know, but I hear or I read somewhere that you need to sleep at night for sure, because something with the light or something with the darkness that your body needs to like recognize, and for you to actually rest properly,
No.
you need to sleep in at nighttime.
Yeah, and you're 100%
I
right.
don't know. I don't know why I didn't.
When do
go
you
No.
sleep? Morning time? Vampire.
No.
No, I definitely sleep at nights. Maybe not enough hours, but I definitely sleep at nights. But no, he's 100% right. It's how you can get into like the actual kind of sleep you need. You know, when your eyes are flickering. With this.
Circadian rhythm?
Is that too? But
Circadian rhythm?
No.
Something like that. Yeah, because it follows your whole body, like, of the time frames when you do wake up and when you should be waking up on that stuff. And it measures like just your energy base and all that stuff. As to how your body just naturally needs all that stuff.
Is that too? But it's basically a kind of sleep, a REM sleep. You have to be able to reach REM sleep. That's when you actually rest.
That's a deep sleep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And with the lights and the circadian clock being off naturally, you are not able
I
to
think
get that.
it's chemically something in your cells. You know?
Well, yeah, like sleep based and all that stuff. But then with the lighting, how you
But
said,
I love sleeping.
with the lighting, like
yeah.
like there is some tricks that can help you out if you can maybe see some like darker tones of it, maybe
that's
blue,
for
reds, purplish, stuff like that. Even if you wake up, you know,
Yeah.
2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and you wake up and the lights are blue, purplish, red, more darker, I see, and stuff. You go to the bathroom, you get your drink of water, you do whatever you had to do because you just woke up randomly.
Yeah.
You come back and like the same lighting keeps you in like I don't know, like the state of like sleep as well, because like the
So what you're saying that whenever you go pee in the morning, like 3 a.m., you go with your eyes closed?
well,
I
maybe
pee in
not
the
your
dark.
eyes closed, but if
I
there's
tell
pee in
you
the
because that's
dark.
what I,
I mean,
do.
you can,
That's what I do.
yeah.
I pee in the dark.
Like the most loaded, yeah, like
I pee in the dark.
I go like this.
because I mean, you know
Yeah.
where the bathroom is, you know
where
like,
everything
you know
is
how
at,
many
the point.
steps,
Yeah.
you know this and this, so,
So
yeah,
you end up peeing in the dark and everything in the dark.
Yeah, if you don't know where like your place is at, then you do that. But yeah, if it keeps it at like a darker tone,
know, yeah,
even if you open
sure.
your eyes, even if you do open your eyes, and it's a darker like blue, purplish, maybe red. I see more darker. Even if you open your eyes, you go to the bathroom, you do whatever, you come back, and everything's gonna register like sleep time as well.
Oh yeah,
Because the lighting, like you can see all that stuff, but it's not this like bright yellowish white. I see, and that keeps you helping you with the lighting as well. And then anything else overall as well, like if you do have a little bit more troubles, just having a light show, bluish, reddish, purplish, I see more overall as well. That also helps you like keep in mind that the sunlight, the yellow light, the blue lights also have gone away, and now it is sleep time. Because the blue time is like waves and waves, I think is most of it. So that's what keeps you up. If you use your phone in bed, like later on, you're gonna keep up because these lights and stuff. But if you don't use it and like the lights are lesser and it's the purple is waves and all that stuff,
I
help
do
you
that.
out.
I have this smart bulb and I put it like blue, dark blue.
Yeah.
At night, so I'm like, okay, let's chill, and it gets me sleepy sometimes.
Yeah, it helps out. And then if you happen to wake up in the morning to whatever, it kind of keeps you in that same rhythm. Like, hey, it's low light, it's this and this. I see.
For sure.
Yeah, but definitely try to get your good sleep. Try to get that good rhythm, especially as you get older, because it's very important. You can end up forgetting your whole memory. I forget the specific disease name, but that
Alzheimer's?
No.
You probably
Alzheimer's. Yeah.
You have then?
No, I don't. I got actually really good memory.
You forgot about it?
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, we are having flow conversation. But
Fair enough.
yeah, we are. Let me hold you accountable for every other word that's about to come out. But exactly. So the reason why I wanted you gentlemen here at the table today on the Higher Thought Cast. Are we good on the mics? Anybody complaining about anything low? 'Cause I don't have the chat in front of me. Let me know.
Chat, our mic's okay. Micrófonos están bien.
Déjenos saber.
Háganos saber. Avísenos if there's something we can fix, make better, volume. Let us know. But it seems that everything's okay.
All right. Perfect. Love it. Well, first, thanks for joining me, gentlemen. I appreciate it because it is taking some of your time, but I do deeply appreciate that.
Aren't you paying?
I will. We're working on it. We're working on it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm not wasting time. I'm not giving up no time, my sir.
Exactly.
My
So,
time is appropriate.
oh, I like that.
Intense.
Man, you always be...
Intense.
Somebody write that down. Send
that
it to
in-
Jose's
put that in the
DM.
hoodie.
Send
Put that in the
to
hoodie right
Jose's
now.
DM.
Yeah, send
My
it to me so I can talk about it in class.
My time is appropriate. That's just fire. No, but the reason why I wanted to bring you gentlemen to the table, because I recently been curious about a couple topics, and obviously I have my perspective. Well, the main topics, if anybody cared to read the description, was love and marriage. I've always kind of thought about it since I was young, like really little, because of my environment, but we'll go into that later or another day. But I've always I always had to think about those two things. I was always aware of it for some reason, good or bad. I was always aware of it. So I've always thought about it. It's always been a thing, like trying to figure out what's the right way, right? So the first question I would want to ask the table, what is love to y'all? Like, what to y'all? And because just to let you guys warm up a little bit, to me, love, it's this undescribable feeling. It's like, you know how you were describing the waves? Because any form of wave, it's literally there. You just can't see it or you can't hear it. But it's like when there's a sound, there's actually a wave happening right there. Yeah. So love is like that. Like, to me, it's like when it's there, it's amazing. Like, it's this connection. Hey, you can feel
Maybe you might as well go take
You got something to say,
right?
Jose?
Let's end this.
See
See you tomorrow, everybody.
No,
Goodbye.
that's real. No,
Goodbye.
that's real. Don't feel bad. No, that's real. That's what we do over here, folks. We don't hide. No, that's real. Yeah.
Now I want to hide.
So I'll go to you, Camilo. What is it to you? Like?
What is love?
Yeah, to you.
Baby, don't harm me.
En español, en
Don't
inglés.
harm me.
That's valid. That's it.
Yeah, no more.
They have me kidnapped. I should have
No
put it
more.
behind it.
No more.
No more. Damn, that's a deep question, but I guess love is the daily basis feeling that you have towards whatever you like to do in life, or it can be a person,
Yeah.
a goal. But yeah, I guess it's an inspiration, it's motivation, it's happiness. I don't think there's a exact definition for love at all.
No, definitely not.
I
That's why the question is so
it
interesting.
involves like a lot of feelings, positive, sometimes negative feelings too, because love is the whole package too. So for me, it's just daily feelings that makes you happy, gives you motivation, gives you a purpose to improve, to change, to put yourself as a second sometimes, for something that you love. It can be a person, again, it can be something, a goal, so you can start prioritizing time. That's actually you putting yourself as a second too, when you prioritize something over other things that you may like to do. But if you love something so much, like, you just will go ahead and do that instead. So for me, it's like daily feelings, positive and negative, that comes to you based on a reaction to some external event. Let's call it like that. It can be whatever.
Do you either you personally or on the human level, do you think it's a must? Is something we need, just like water or like a sigh? Is it something that it's how we have to kind of function in the existence?
From my perspective, for sure, yes. It's just the same as we need communication and socialize with people. If we socialize with people, there's that psychological or biological perspective from the human as an animal, from a need to socialize, like completely to have contact to another human being. It depends on what you're interested into. You can be interested into a woman or a man. But yeah, so if we start socializing, it's because we're looking for something. It can be whatever, because you can love a friend too.
Yeah.
You can love a whatever.
You can love a dog.
A dog or a teacher, because he was a really good teacher. But yeah, I feel like for us to live, we need to socialize. And the reason why I think we socialize is because we're looking not only for approval, it's just because we need some love too. Like, we need to...
It's part of functioning.
It's part of functioning, from my perspective. It's part of the functioning of a human being, for sure.
Okay. So, and this is just... Or, Jose, what do you think if we don't have it? Like if like Camilo said, from his personal perspective, that it's needed. It's part of function. It's like water. It's like breathing. What do you think happens when, like, a human doesn't get there?
I think it follows into sort of like the stages Camilo was saying, that we need it and stuff, and if you don't have it, then it's like really bad to say and all that stuff, but there is something that you are lacking, because there is some other sort of interaction, there is some other sort of understanding, some compassion, some whatever, so if you are missing it at that moment, it kind of like goes over you, like, that's not needed, it doesn't matter, it's just whatever, it's just some normal comment, just whatever. And so for you, like, it just goes over and stuff. So I think there is a point where it has to be also kind of like what's the thing,
essential,
expressed, right?
I think the express would be the same. Like, it has to be shown, it has to be known from both parties, and so I think that's the
like
thing.
the clear communication of it for it to be or exist.
It has to be mutual.
Yeah, because I think because from both parts, because if one part is showing it, then they're gonna do everything. They're gonna hold out. They're gonna help out. They're gonna do all that stuff. But then if the other party is not in the same sort of boat, the same sort of level, then yeah, it's just gonna drop off. It's not gonna be the same level, I guess.
Based on that, is pretty much what I just said too. Like, you start getting love since you're a baby, from your mother, for example.
Technically,
from your parents, from your wherever families around you, even though you don't notice. But then I'm like the perfect example, because since my mom, she was hospitalized like for a year or so when I was born, so I didn't have that connection with her, like that proper connection that a baby needs to have with his mother.
Like as soon as you're out,
as soon as you were born. So when I grew up, she used to tell me that when she was taking me to kindergarten classes, I used to cry the shit out of me, because I thought she was abandoning me
to leave
again. And I didn't know. I didn't take it like down to, like, I actually went to the doctor, and the doctor told me that the reason why I was so attached to her is because when I was a baby, I didn't have the time that I need to connect with my mother. The first month, the skin contact, stuff like that. So based on that, I guess you pretty much need it.
Yeah, because Yeah, because I mean, because I've heard from other cases, probably not like something like yours, but like there's certain kids that if they don't get that first hug, like they don't even grow the right way. They stay like a certain size because they don't have that like warm,
because those examples,
Yeah.
afterwards, then you're just always constantly searching for
Yeah.
for some sort of validation, and it's always an external one. Because if it happens to be like from the home and all that stuff, then you can at times transfer it to be like internal.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my parents and brothers and sisters and friends, everybody were like with me and they supported me and they can help me out. And then from there, like I can have my own sort of help, my own sort of support, my own love for it. But yeah, like if we're not able to show it out or present it later on or earlier on, it does like follow on is like a chain of events that unfortunately happens.
Yeah, and by default, we're social creatures. We depend on each other to progress.
Yeah, we want to be part of something, part of a friend, part of a family, part of something. Yeah, we want to be. Yeah, we want to be in contact and stuff.
Yeah, and I think a lot because I agree with Camilo. I think love is definitely necessary. It has to be part of the combination at some point. Because as you were referencing, just as far as people not being able to get to that point, then personally, or whatever the case may be, is that a lot of times because they lack something or something's really going on where they wouldn't able to jump over that for whatever reason to get to actually have love.
Well, I guess apart from the base that you need to love yourself first, of course. I mean, for you to not lack anything and then just be ready to love another person, you just need to first love yourself so you don't create those
walls, those issues.
Walls, issues, limits, like from you, like just putting everything on that person.
Yeah.
Or in that case, because of course at the beginning everything is happiness and it's just amazing. It's an amazing relationship, but then you start putting positive things on that person, so your happiness start depending on that person only. If you're not able to put boundaries and be like, okay, I'm happy enough, so I want to be happy next to you now.
So what do you guys? Because that's a great point, Camilo. What do you guys think it takes to either if you want to talk it on a personal level or on the human level, what do you guys think it takes for somebody to get to that point to like love themselves where they can make that shift into maybe having love for something, somebody, a passion, a career, whatever the case may be? What do you guys think it takes to like love yourself? Oh, on personal level, because me personally, you know that phrase that they like to say, being comfortable in your own skin. Like to me, it's like that. You have to.
It's essential, yeah.
Yeah, you have to be comfortable. You have to be comfortable with those little corners of your brain that you fear going to, but you sometimes end up there and something happens. Like you have to be comfortable with that. You have to know that if you ever end up in this situation, that you might react this way for whatever reason, because that's who you are. You might get anxious. You might not feel comfortable. You might react out of anger. You have to really kind of know. Loving yourself is knowing yourself, to me personally.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Love, like you really have to know what, like, because I always tell people, right, and you guys know what we do outside of these cameras and mics, is you don't, I literally just lost the thought, but yeah, if you don't love yourself, it's basically because you're scared to like explore yourself. You're not willing to go to those places of yourself that you keep even from yourself, because a lot of the time is that it's we're trying to put everything under the bed. No, I don't do that. No, but no, I just got the thought back. Like what people do in their privacy, like when you walk in the bathroom in the room or your room and you think nobody's looking, right? But if we activated the camera of your phone, we can see, like, whatever you do in those moments when we think nobody's looking, like. That's what you got to really figure it out. What are you doing in those moments? What are you thinking in those moments? What action are you taking? Right? But that's what I think, that's a general part of loving yourself. You have to be willing to know yourself and know not just the good stuff, because you should know that too, but you also got to know those, whatever that shortcoming is, whatever that is for you that you struggle personally, because we all have them in one way.
That's for sure.
And I think loving yourself is, sometimes you have a bunch of cuts in your arm and you don't want to look at them because they look ugly, makes your arm look weird or whatever, but it's fine, it's cool, it's a cut, figure it out.
It's you.
It's you.
It builds you up.
Yeah. So what do you think, Jose? Like, what from your personal perspective, what does it take for a person to love himself?
I think that from also like my own experience and stuff, you do have to just go into your own likes. You have to go into your own enjoyment, into your own happiness and that stuff. Because at the end of the day as well, also like kind of like jumping more in ahead and stuff. But if you do have a partner and stuff, you do have to be happy on your own, and that's what helps you keep with your other partner. Like you can't be in this moment, this stages where because of you, I'm happy. If you're my friend, I'm happy, because you're my partner, because you're my wife, I'm happy. And no, like, it's on my own that I'm here and I'm happy, and then I'm your friend, and then I'm your partner, and then I'm your husband, and then I'm your wife, so it's on your own, like, building. But through that as well, like, building up your own love as well, it's also going through the more, like, I would say, like, for my own stuff as well, like, the more deeper parts, the lesser parts where nobody else would want to kind of enjoy. Well, you tell yourself, nobody will want to enjoy this because it's just me. It's just my loneliness, it's just me where I'm just going to be do this, and this. And so you kind of find on yourself, hey, I want to do this on my own. I do like to read. I do like to just hang out. I do want to do this and that stuff. And so you find it out on your own at first. And then if somebody else comes along and joins on, then they add to it. It's not at that opposite stage where you're finding somebody to give you that happiness, like they're adding to it.
So the real question would be, are you bringing your own happiness to the table when you're deciding to connect or create these relationships?
I would say, yeah, like on me for myself right now and how I see it, and then if I would be able to explain it very well to somebody else and all that stuff,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like for me, yeah, it's, what I can bring to it for myself and what I add to this relationship. And then from the relationship, what we can build on it, stuff. So it's not so much afterwards, not so much now that once I have this person, once I can go do this, then I have the next stage, So, yeah, for me right now, it's just, if I can find my own sort of happiness for it and stuff, and then somebody else also joins into it, then good, that's awesome. That's personal kind of love, but then we have the joint ideals of love. That's a different stuff.
All right.
Because on your own, like you could have your own sort of thoughts for whatever sort of future. If you only have one kid, if you want to have 10 kids, this and this, right? You have your own choices. You have your own stuff. I only want to be married one time, and that's the biggest goal for everybody. Like, just once, and no divorces, no nothing, stuff like that. So you have your ideals there, but what about the other person from the moment? What if they don't want a kid right now, and what if they don't want one? They want 7, and they don't want 3. They only want 1. To oppose to all that stuff. So finding out first on your own. It's tough. It's hard, man. It's gonna be long. I think that'll be one of the longest things we'll find out on our own. Like one of the personal loves for everything, because we have to be also very dissective into the tiniest little things. Like, oh, if I wanna like go into this computer stuff and work out the tiniest details, and I'm gonna spend 4 hours on this just on my own. That's you. What about your spouse? What about your girlfriend or partner, whoever, who says like, hey, you're 4 hours in that. What about me? So you have to be able to kind of join that. If it's hard, but finding your own personal joy and your own love for it, I think afterwards, then you are gonna be attracting in afterwards who can join in.
You definitely should use that for your class. That was said really well.
I would hope.
Do you remember that? Somebody
bring that back to
me.
me.
Just watch the stream all over. Just watch the stream all over.
Write it down.
Movie time.
I want to play something for you guys.
Let's analyze this video.
Blur out our face.
For the anonymous voice.
that robotic voice.
Yeah. Let me know. Give me 5 ideas based on the homework. Shit.
Yeah.
That would be funny though.
So it was good though.
It was well said. So what about you, Camilo? Like, what do you think from your personal perspective, or even just on the human level? What does it take to like love yourself?
It is just a combination of like a lot of points and scenarios for yourself, like to feel comfortable. Like you just said it too. You need to feel good in your own skin. And then once you're okay, you need to accept what you are. You need to work on you as well if you want to change anything. And then you just need to learn how to create happiness yourself with little details, little things you do. Since I didn't have any brothers or something, I grew up.
You're only
myself.
child, huh?
Yeah, I was just by myself the whole time. So I learned how to be okay by myself.
Same.
So I learned I was by myself, but I was eating and watching some YouTube, watching some movies, and I was happy doing it. So I got to the point when I was just ready to share with this other person. But you need to learn how to be happy by yourself based on what you have, because sometimes things are gonna change, but then sometimes you just need to be okay with what you have. I'm talking about person, like talking about the other person. I'm talking about the environment that you are in, like economically, with
socially,
family wise,
culturally.
You need to be comfortable with whatever you have, and if you want to change or improve something, then you need to learn how to work towards that goal. So once you do that, and then that is something that Jose told me too. Like you need to feel comfortable working towards your goals, like little by little. It doesn't have to be like big steps. They can be baby steps, and then based on all those things, you start building confidence. And then based on the confidence, and you start feeling okay. You start feeling like you're a whole person and you're good, and then you're confident enough to go out and be what you are, act like you are. I mean, it depends, depends on the scenario, because you will now go to a Congress and be dumb,
Yeah.
But yeah, you just need to be you and be happy with what you are, and then there's a whole process behind that. Just simple phrase. There's a lot of work you have to do sometimes to be comfortable, to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, I'm okay. I'm actually working on it. I'm actually trying to improve. I'm actually doing this to improve this little thing. Stuff like that. And it applies to everything in your life. Like if you want to save money, then you start saving little by little. Or if you want to lose weight, then you start little by little too. And then those steps, they contribute to this bigger goal or objective, which is just being happy. I don't think being happy is like a thing, or love yourself, because it is part of loving yourself is actually being happy with yourself too. So all these steps that will just contribute to whatever you want to be or do, and while you're doing it, while you're taking the steps, then you start to love what you are. You start to love suffering. You start to love
say that first one again.
You start to love suffering. You start to love pain.
We rapping.
You start to love whatever you do every day, because sometimes you need to take it yourself first for you to understand what the other person is gonna say about it, or people around you is gonna say about it. You need to love your bad things, your not attributes, the opposite. Your I don't have the word.
Characteristics.
Your negative character. Let's say it like that. You need to learn how to deal with them. So for you to actually teach this other person, if you actually at some point want to get together with, as we were saying, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever.
Robot.
So yeah.
Robot's the one that can get you to pause.
The 12 vibration settings together.
The robot's the one that we're pausing for.
Asterisk.
And then I think Emmanuel joined us at the chat, and he was saying that, hey, I may get hopefully this helps me to get a girlfriend. I mean, it's not gonna help you to get a girlfriend, but it's gonna help you to construct yourself, like actually have a base. Because whenever you start loving yourself, it's because whenever you start to work on what you wanna be. So if you wanna change things, then for example, you start showering more often. You start going to the gym every day because you wanna feel better. You start reading because you wanted to be or create more.
Just
mental
thought.
capacity,
Yeah.
general knowledge, whatever. You start learning about something that you like because you feel happier doing it, and you feel like you're changing or improving.
Yeah.
So all those little things, they're just the steps towards the main goal, which is like being yourself and feeling happy with what you are. I think that's the final goal of just loving yourself.
Beautiful. I love it. I love the energy. So let me ask you, Camilo, because as you describe that, and I'm gonna try to ask you this as direct but as good as I could. Well, you lost somebody, right? And recently, this past Sunday, the celebration when she was put to peace came up, right? The date. right? You lost somebody really important. I'm not gonna say it, but if you want to say, that's up to you. But my question to you is, how are you doing now? Because I hear those great words and that expression, but so where you at now with everything and where you're in your, like with that loss?
I hear from somebody lately. Who was it? We were talking about losses as well. Oh, it was just this Twitch streamer I've been following lately.
Of course. Yep, sounds
Yeah,
about
no,
right.
it's because this guy, his name is Gigante, whatever. Gigante, yeah.
Shout out to Gigante Hierro.
I will send this video to him, whatever.
Yeah,
but
send
he
it.
has like this small community, and then for some reason he has this guy that is depressive and everything. His name is actually Tupac Machiavello. That's his name on the chat.
Oh,
Tupac
damn.
Machiavello is his name on the chat. So this guy, he always comes into the chat, and then of course he has his trouble. And then we started to talk about this just on the chat, just commenting things. And it's because whenever you lose somebody, we're talking about the present. At first, it is really hard because you think everything's gonna end and there's no purpose anymore, and then the people around you just feeling the same way, and then you feel like it's a responsibility to do something about it. But then you just learn to live with it, and then that's beautiful. I think that part of the process is the best one, or at least it was to me, or for me, my experience, it was the best one, because you go through all of your phases, all of your scenarios, like phases, like your actual face, not faces into stages, no, your actual face, like your sadness, happiness, your best and your worst, and everything, it just happens at the same time. So based on those things, you just learn about yourself too. So you learn that maybe it's egoism. Did I say that right?
Egotistic egoism.
Egoism. Mm-hmm. So, because whenever you lose a person, I think sadness is just based on egoism.
And your ego.
No, not even. Egoismo.
Oh, yeah. No,
egoism?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said it. So it's based on that. Because you're not crying because that person went to, I guess, if you believe in religion, to a better place. That was my case. Mm-hmm. If anything, you should be happy, right? You're crying because that person left you. And it left you with whatever you were dealing with. And that was my problem. Not anybody else. That was me. So part of that process is just to understand that it happened. That's okay. And while it happened, you have to learn how to deal with everything around. And again, feeling the pain, feeling sad, that's one of the best part of it. Because I tell this to everybody whenever they're sad, like, that's you as well. That's your sadness. That's part of you too. And you have to learn how to love that. Because do that whenever you're in the lowest point on that process, during that process, is whenever you start actually listening to your own thoughts. And actually just listening to the environment and the spaces you're around. And whenever you're sitting in the darkness at midnight, just by yourself, then you start loving that. You start loving those moments. So based on all of that, I think I'm pretty good. Just to answer your questions, I was just
no.
myself going to
no. You should. That's why I asked you. It was an alley-oop for sure. And do you think you continue to learn from that loss, or is there only one lesson?
No, dude. You continue to learn from it through your whole life, because you get sad too. Like, hey, I was sad today because she wasn't there watching the game with us, and she used to get all happy and stuff. Or she wasn't there the day of my graduation when I graduated from college, or she's not here to see me doing this, and she will be our proud. Oh, look at the way you're talking, whatever. But it is what it is, and you learn how to live with that. I'm pretty sure I will be sad as fuck whenever I have my first kid, or whenever I graduate from MSU, or whenever I achieve something big like getting my own house. You just know, you'll be, oh shit, like, it will be cool, you know. What will she tell me? What will she say to me? Or whenever you go through bad moments too, like, hey, what would she advise me with, or what would she tell me in this case? What would she do? You just learn, and you keep learning every day. And sometimes you get answers from silence, and that's crazy.
Bars.
I'm not talking about, it's weird things.
No,
it's just your own thoughts. Just come back to yourself. Yeah. Oh, okay. I might just do this, and it may work.
Yeah.
And if it works, great. If it doesn't, then you just keep trying. Then yeah, I learn from it. Like I would say every day for sure, because it's like, I don't know if you have heard this, but you put things on small places in your heart.
Yeah.
That's one of the things you put in there too. That sadness, that thing. It is always in there.
You save it.
You save it in your heart for you to go back to it whenever you need to. Because if it is a sad moment, you go back to it just to debrief and cry and think about it. Whenever you're happy, then you go to that place and be like, hey, I'm doing it. And look where I'm at right now. I keep trying every day, and that's amazing. And it's thanks to you. So you use that in every moment in your daily life to feel happy, to feel sad, to feel encouraged, to feel everything. So yeah, I learn from it every day. And I think people that have gone through the same, they will say the same thing. It's not something that you're, oh, okay, I'm okay. It's put in the past. Nah, it lives with you your whole life.
Yeah, I could just imagine. Well said. Thank you for allowing me to ask you that. So, speaking of pain and love, do you guys think pain is necessary to really understand love?
It's got me that one. Shit.
All right, Jose, what do you think?
Well, I need to go to the bathroom real quick. This is
Go ahead.
worst time ever.
Go ahead.
I told you needed to take a shit before. No, you're good, you're good. Come this way. Come this way.
No, that's fine. So while Jose ducks me,
not the other.
Ducks my question.
I was getting those views, guys. You guys missed it.
Yeah.
I put my ass on camera.
Just watch her work.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to whoever's here. We appreciate y'all. I know it's all fam, but we appreciate.
Look at that. I was getting those views. right there. God damn.
Shout out to Camilo.
Camilo's tights.
So, the reason why I think of that, and as you were explaining that, it made me think because, well, me personally, I think to understand anything as far as like human existence, this reality, whatever you consider what you're doing in your experience, you have to have some sort of pain. There has to be some darkness at some point. There has to be some darkness. And I think when we think and speak about a subject such as love, that's the most that's probably going to come with pain the most.
For sure.
Because I was listening to this fashion podcast that I've been watching. But I remember one of them said is every time, because he just got done putting his dog down. And he said, every time you get yourself a dog, your disappointment is going to come.
That's for sure.
Your heart will be broken. Every time you decide to get another dog or be responsible of a canine, you give yourself, he's going to die. Dogs get older faster than us in dog years. And so I think especially with love, there has to be something behind it to really know if it's like the real love. Because I don't know if the question that I put as the top of the video,
is love real?
Is your love real?
Oh, is your love?
Is your love real? And the reason why I was kind of thinking that as we were about to stream is because of that. Like how tested is that love? Regardless of what it is. Regardless if it's a romantic relationship, a family, to a dog, to a sibling, to your mom, to your father, to yourself. Right? So, can anybody really love themselves if they've never faced some sort of pain, you think? Because I'm going after Jose. He's trying to dug me going to the bathroom.
That's a hard question, though. Fuck.
But what do you think? Do you think somebody can really define love without any hardship, pain, like in like for real? Like if we had a person in here and maybe, they grew up in a bubble or something, and they never like had to face anything hard. If he described love to us, would you believe him?
Yes, just because I will never deny the feeling of another person, or I will never deny emotions or whatever. They can feel whatever they want, and that's not my place to be like, nah, that's not true, whatever.
Yeah.
But I guess yes, just because anything can happen, and yes, because love is a feeling you will get whenever, and then if you want to feel it 100%, that's your decision, and that's okay to go 100% for it. Like for all the consequences or I think the word I'm looking for is the things that it takes to love somebody. For for example.
Right.
The steps that it takes to love somebody. Like if you want to go for them 100%, then that's amazing, because I think that's an experience every person needs to live or go through. But yeah, I will believe it. But anyways, on the other hand, I will feel 100% that love, sometimes it needs pain. Sometimes it needs
not constant pain.
Not constant pain. No. I'm not even the other person causing you that pain. Not even that.
Yeah.
It's just yourself, because love, sometimes it is about sacrifices too. I'm not saying, just as you said, it's not like every day you're just gonna put yourself as a second.
Yeah.
Because that's not healthy at all.
Yeah.
You need to have priorities too. I mean, you need to never lose what you are, what you like to do, or just because you get another partner or whatever.
Yeah.
But love, it is about sacrifices sometimes, and then those sacrifices, sometimes they will make you uncomfortable, because hey, you want to do this, but hey, just this time, let's just do this, okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Come on.
Come in.
I just finished.
Yeah, there you go.
Good. You were saying.
Yeah, we go get Jose. Well, let me while we make this transition.
No, sir.
Hey, that's
Not on
See?
camera. Your wife's there.
not in camera.
See, Osvaldo, that's why you're not here today.
And that just gave me the word I was looking for.
Selfishness.
Selfishness. Sometimes, whenever you lose somebody and you are really sorry about it, it's because selfishness.
Because of your ego.
Because whatever you are losing, not because that person. So yeah, it's because the ego. That's what I was trying to say.
So, as you took your bathroom break, sir. So,
Was that a good shit, Jose?
No, that was internet break. Service wise.
So, that's not
Is
what
that
the
a
smell
glitch?
is telling me right
That
now.
was y'all.
That's not what the smell is telling me right now, though. But that's okay.
So, what about you, Jose? Do you think you need pain to really understand love, from your personal perspective, or on the human level? Or do you think you're capable of truly understanding love without dealing with any kind of hardship? And then that could be whatever you went through prior to your partner, family member, relationship to your mom, whatever, all that. But does love exist without pain? Could it in this world?
I think that it can exist like without pain, but I think that's maybe like age wise.
Okay.
Because I think like if you're a little kid, you're very young and all that stuff, you're a child and all that stuff, I think love is just, kind of comes out just unconditionally, and then I think that if once you're like much older and all that stuff as well, almost like, I don't want to say like on your last days and stuff like that, but I think that when you are older as well, it like changes as well. It becomes more like on if I can kind of give something, if you see on yourself and you work on yourself and stuff, I think afterwards then afterwards yeah, it's more on somebody else instead. You're older, you're a grandparent, you're this or that, and like it goes over afterwards. But I think that during more like a typical normal-ish time that we go through it, like the 20s, 30s, stuff like that. I mean, they could go into 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s loves, and stuff.
For
but
sure.
The more common, stereotypical ones, I think that, yeah, like if there is no sadness and all that stuff, then you're not going to be remembering the more good parts of it. You won't remembering like, oh, this is what actual love is and stuff, because in this relationship, it was this, and it was talks, and it was this and this type of support, and there was this other help and all stuff. So I think, unfortunately, like from the bad parts of it, it lets you to see like the good parts. It helps you to notice like, hey, I do have help, support here, and I do have some love here, and there are people here, there's family here. So I think that unfortunately, like at some time, you do have to go through like some unfortunately like some negative, some no love sort of time, and then from there you build up, you grow up, you start improving yourself and benefits all over around, and then it just transfers over to your partner afterwards. But I think that with love, like it's inevitable that you feel like there is no
Pain
love.
is coming at some point.
Yeah, because it's kind of like both of them kind of go into like a recursor of each other. Like if there is pain, there's gonna be love afterwards because there's happiness, there's joyness, you're overcoming something, you know. So there's that goodness, and then from the love where you have everything and you grow and you feel and all that stuff, you know, afterwards there might be some end to it, and that end is different. It's changed because unfortunately maybe there's a passing, you know, and there's person no longer here, or that sort of like how would I say oh man, what's the word?
Give us clues so we can help you.
Like the same sort of passing, but like in friendship, sort of wise, relationship
They
wise.
turn into lesbians.
No, sir. I mean, that could be a recursor because of like.
Have you guys watched Friends?
That could happen afterwards because like, hey, yeah, like I got left in this and this and that.
Not that one, dude. Okay, not that one.
Yeah, but
Not that one at all.
maybe not that one.
Okay, that's fine. Fair enough.
I love it. This is what we do over here, ladies and gentlemen. Come see us. Okay. So not to keep you any gentlemen any longer. The second part of this conversation. So is marriage important? Is it a business scam? Do we care about it? What's this other thing that seems to hunt some of us, seems to satisfy others? What was that? Hopefully nobody, you know. I think they're just moving the semis.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So, is marriage important? Do you guys care about it? Like, because it's, like I said, some people it hunts them, some people it seems to satisfy them. Me personally, as how my reality is with that, it's definitely needed. It does a lot. It's important. It's good to know that you have somebody, like, you know, when you hear people, because I like to watch interviews and stuff, like you know, just for inspiration and stuff. And you know, when you hear people, like a person, they're just speaking, and then mid-sentence, they're like, oh no, my wife got it for me. You know, like that simpleness of that, like to me, I'm like, that's cool. Like, that's amazing. We got the doors locked, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Shout out to y'all.
Is the light off?
No, I turned it off.
It's off.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, they probably could just see this. But anyways, we're safe. MTI headquarters, we're safe. Don't worry about it. But it is important. It's healthy almost, and it's almost good to know you have somebody by your side in that way, and it's good to have that level of support. Like, I'll speak just from the male standpoint, because a lot of the times, because some dudes or some people seem to really need it, because if they don't have it, they can never like just calm down and complete stuff what is going on outside. But anyways, so I'm gonna go check that out. What is marriage to you?
Oh yeah. You wanna go ahead?
Go ahead, Camilo. Go ahead. Go.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no. Well, marriage, at least from my religion or my religious perspective, it is something really beautiful. It is something that I want to accomplish, like go to church with my present legal wife, and then declare my love to her in front of God, because that's what I believe in. Actually, it is really important for me right now too, because what I think about marriage is that people is just not, nowadays, what I think is that they're sometimes not ready to build a healthy marriage. Because I can't go ahead and marry whoever, but then if I'm not willing to work on it and improve it, I like to compare it to a soccer team, actually. So of course you're not gonna marry 11 guys in shorts, but whenever something happens during the soccer game, and they score on your team and your defense, and then you get mad at your team, you can't get mad at your team. You need to help them to see what is going on. Hey, let's fix it. Let's win this game. Let's pass more. Let's communicate. Let's do a team strategy. That's basically marriage to me too. And then the secret behind marriage, and the fact, or the reason why I think people is not ready to have one and fight for it and build it, is because it is hard. It is super hard. It's because you're basically getting together with a whole completely different world, different planet. So you have to take the time to work on it, understand, comprehend. Sometimes putting that person first, sometimes giving you asking for the right to be put at first too. Fights, bad moments, happy moments. I think it is pretty important, just because, again, my religious perspective, that you need to declare love to the person you love in front of God. But then I think it is necessary to create that, nowadays it's really hard, that essence of compromise, that you are working towards the same goal and you're a team now. And then that's like the final step for you to understand that, okay, this ring in my finger means something, and you need to work for it. So it does to me, and I think it is important throughout the process of love.
Of love? What about life?
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying if you don't get married, you're not.
You're a horrible person.
You're not a horrible person. Or you're not a realized person. No, I mean, it's okay.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
You're missing out on taxes, baby.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's
a big fact.
Taxes.
I should show you my pay stub, bro.
So at that point, it may sound like an economic scam, but no.
Yeah, like, who am I taking care of? Like,
that's for sure.
I'm not taking care of myself. Like,
I mean, for my experience, I would say is the best thing that has happened to me, marriage.
Okay.
So I would say yes.
Okay. You want to add something to that, Jose? As far as what do you think, is marriage important, either on a personal level or just on the human experience?
I think for both, because like, on your own sort of experience, like the human sort of experience, like just your own relationship type, there are some goals that everybody should be wanting to achieve. You know, there are some things that everybody has to within relationship wise, and even if the relationship doesn't go into children and stuff, but there's still some goal you have to make within relationship, right? If not, then just don't be in that relationship. Just leave it, go somewhere else, or don't ever be in relationships. But if you are into it, like, there has to be some sort of goal you're also looking to it. It might be for now hidden, kind of more back and, more down and that stuff, but there is this goal that, let's keep this forever as we can, as long as we can and all that stuff. So I think that sort of part there, like that image there, that goal where we can always be together and can continue all of it and go through challenges and all that stuff, like, that's very rewarding to a lot of people, and it's very good, and a lot of people follow it. You don't have to go through marriage, you don't have to have a license, and you don't have to have church and religion stuff for you to be honest and be pure and to be wholeheartedly
together,
a person.
Actually, completely, like, living
yeah,
the
like,
experience.
there doesn't have to be this this paper, this has to be like this ceremony. Like, no, you talk about it on your own, you can handle it. And there are some people, I know some people who, not paper, not with the ring, not this, they're not married.
Yeah.
But I talk to them, they hang out, we do this, we see them, they are married. And what else do you need? Like, what are they missing? What are they missing? Some paper from the government somewhere else that says that they're together? No, dude, their own actions say they're together. Their behaviors towards each other and with other people show they're together. They're this partner, they're this marriage, they're this couple, they're this. So it does help out to sort of like finalize this relationship at the moment, if you're needing that, that sort of severance for it at the very end. But like, other than that, for if you want a certificate, if you want paperwork, you want this, go for that stuff, But other than that, like, your own personal views, your own values, and then the other person, you're gonna be married. You don't have to go through this paperwork, because you're gonna be respecting, right? And you're gonna go through the same things. Like, if I want to be a husband that's married, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't talk. I wouldn't cheat. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do that, right? So then you work it as a boyfriend. You work it as that other stage before. That way, if they see it, my other partner hopefully sees it, right? Then they're the same also. Oh, if I want to be a wife, then I'll do this. I'll do that. If I want to be a girlfriend, I'll do this. I'll do that, right? But then
it must be this. I mean, it must be the same. Like, respect needs to be there. But nowadays, relationships are really weird.
Yeah. You have to be
Please
like.
elaborate. Yeah.
Please elaborate. What do you mean?
No, like they're open. Apparently now they have open relationships, and apparently now you can cheat or do weird stuff, or it doesn't matter if you cheated. Okay, let's keep it. Let's continue with it.
Well,
in
yeah,
perspectives.
but again, but like I said, like that goes back like to your perspective into what
Perspectives,
your
for
one
sure.
relationship
Yeah,
is,
that's for sure.
right? Because if you don't necessarily care so much for marriage and children and this, then you're always gonna be promiscuous. You're gonna be doing this and this and this and going around and all that stuff. But if you do have your own mindset where, no, I want to be a dad, and being a dad is being a role model, and that means being respectful, and that means being, accountable, and that means being responsible, and that means, so then I'll work to be a dad. If I just want to be like some hot guy that goes on the weekends, then I'll work to be a hot guy, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's my thing. That's my relationships. But
Yeah.
afterwards, yeah, if you care for something else, like it has to also shift a sort of love outside of yourself into another person.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's another person. If it's your partner, if it's going to be your kids, it's a whole different person. Like, you can't talk to that person the way you talk to yourself.
So do you think that's, as Camilo was describing, think that's probably one of the difficult things of being able to maintain that level of consistency with somebody, that level of just because the way I like, and I want to get you on that, but to me, a lot of the times, like these words or these things we're discussing, the way I like to simplify it is like, if you buy a Ferrari, Ferraris are cool, but the maintenance is a mother. Like the oil change is crazy on those cars, and just even the tire change, it's crazy. It's not just driving it around. It's the level of maintenance and care you have to have it, and even being able to do that on that level. And when I think about love and marriage is just like, is this back and forth that just has to occur. And like from your perspective, Camilo, what's like the conflict?
Well, on that, like, let me jump in before that. Like, if there is this love, right? Because this has to be internal first, right? We talked about it. You have to love yourself first, and you have to enjoy the things you like, and stuff. And you have to also be in this stage, this moment where I like to be with another person. I want to be with this other person. I want to grow. I want to make decisions. I want to do this and that, right? So a little bit like with the cars and stuff, like if you're gonna go for the Ferrari and that stuff, and you work for it, and then you go to the place and you see like, oh, I don't have money for it. I don't have whatever they're asking for it. Maybe you'll be like, you know what? Nah, I don't care for it. Whatever. Next car, right? And that could go into a relationship. I didn't care for this person. I was just, doing my whatever, this and this, and I didn't care for it. I didn't put attention to it, I didn't fix the car. I didn't do this. And translates, a little bit over to like the relationship stuff. But then there's other car that you do want, right? There's other Ferrari, there's other Lamborghini, there's other Bentley, there's other Rolls Royce, whatever else that you do want. And then you're like, hey, you know what? I had this other Ferrari here, and I did this maintenance. Little bit, tiny bit, here and there, tiny bit. And you know what? Like, that tiny bit didn't work out. I had to leave that Ferrari. They was taken away from me because I couldn't keep up with the maintenance, and I couldn't handle the payments and this, right? And then with the girlfriend, I couldn't keep up with her, and I didn't do this, I didn't do that. So then it was left over, and it was over, and then we left and stuff. So your Ferrari there leaves, and then I'm gonna get this other Ferrari, this other Lamborghini, this other stuff. And then you grow up. You move up. You say, hey, you know what? With my other Ferrari, I didn't care for the wheels. I didn't care for gas. I didn't care for this. I didn't care for warming up. I didn't care for that. But this next one, I am going to care for the wheels. I am going to care for that because I loved it a whole lot. But it messed up 2 years afterwards because I just rolled it out, whatever, I didn't care for it, and it fucked up. And I loved it, and I love this next one. So I'll take care of it. I'll do the oil changes. I'll put the wheels. I'll do this. I'll do that. So from one of them, unfortunately, it gives you a learning experience into the next one. Yeah. And then you build on it. And then if you don't love that part of it, then you're not gonna be in it. If you don't care for cars, if you don't care for like noticing the outside, the wheels, maybe the motor part of it, you're not gonna care. It's never gonna matter. No matter what kind of high car end you have there, you're never gonna care for it because it's just another car. You know, you don't care about the actual wheels and the specs and the motor and this and like the smaller parts that make it into the actual full car.
Yeah.
Because a motor, a transmission, brake system, every single car has it. Right? Every single car has it.
We're
Right?
not just only talking about women. This can be men's.
Yeah,
too.
that's what I was like.
Yeah,
Just
everybody.
to add it, everybody.
Yeah, you know, just,
everybody.
you know,
Robots too.
Yeah,
Asterisk.
Asterisk, you know,
Okay.
car, motor, asterisk, fill
See,
in.
I can be a Lamborghini.
Mad libs.
Jose can be a Ferrari.
Mad libs, everybody. Fill in the blinks.
We all can be cars in this entertainment. Just
But
to clarify again.
One of the easier explanations for it, you know.
Yeah, no. That was well said.
That was good.
That's well said. So, what do you think, Camilo?
I
Like
think
the complications of maintaining that level of
Oh, no,
consistency in relationship.
Oh yeah,
with love.
I told you guys about it. I heard J. Cole talking about it on a podcast too.
Shout out to J. Cole.
And I'm pretty sure my guy J. Cole, he was pretty right. He was correct in what he said.
Okay.
And it's because if you want to maintain something, like love is gonna be there for sure, but again, it's not gonna feel the same as the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to make it feel the same every time, and this is one of the reasons people shits a lot, because they think they start talking to this other person and they start feeling whatever they felt with this first person, the excitement, it's a new thing, god damn it, she's answering my text messages, whatever, this and that. But then that will be just because you were not ready, as Jose just said, to keep up with the other person, to maintain it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jose said, oil changes, the tires, whatever,
Everything.
that's your job too. If you really love that person, then you will take the time
With yourself and them.
to do the maintenance. You guys were comparing it to, because of course you have to make that love to reborn again and again and again and again and again. And if you are willing to do it, and the other person is willing to do it too, then it will last forever.
Yeah.
It's just that it's really hard, because at first everything is happiness and everything
Honeymoon
is beautiful. It's
state.
the honeymoon stage. Then you get to the part when you start to get to know that person deeply. So you start to know her, and whenever she's mad or stressed, or whenever she wants to cry for whatever reason, or whatever, I'm not want to do that, but she wants to, so we need to get to an agreement. Or those stages are the hard ones. Then once you go over those stages, then the only thing you need to do is fight for it, maintain it. So it is hard, because the routine, daily life, sometimes you don't even have the time. But then that's why, instead of just going to look for those emotions in another place, you just go back to you guys' team, because you guys had it at first. You just need to make them
Remember it. Make sure
remember
it's always
it.
alive.
Come back.
and make it flotar, like make it
Dilo en español.
flotar, yeah, make
Flotar?
it like salir a la superficie again.
Yeah. Come to the surface.
Come to the surface
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And then that's the only thing you need to do. And sometimes it's really hard, because again, as I said, it's the routine and you don't have the time. But you need to find the time to do it. That's for sure. Because again, you can get it. Another person can come to you and be like, "Oh shit, this is cool.
This is
new,"
cool.
You know, that's where it
Yeah.
starts. That's where it starts
Yeah.
for sure. Oh, this is new. This is a new person. This is this and that. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Million reasons. But hey, those reasons you had them too with that person. Like at first, at the beginning of the marriage or the relationship, you had them already. Just try to remember them. Try to have them again. Because again, sometimes we think that we have people for sure in our lives, that they're guaranteed they're gonna be in our lives for sure, because you get used to them. Then what you need to remember every day is how amazing that person is, how beautiful it is to you, how amazing is the team that you guys make together. Everything is part of the process, and again, you just need to try to keep up with that process for sure, because it is easy just to okay, whatever. Nah, I don't gonna care anymore. Just as you said with the car, I'm not gonna care anymore. I'm not gonna care about maintenance. I'm not gonna care about oil, the tires, the motor, the transmission, whatever.
Get a new one.
I can get a new one. Yeah, I can get a new one. But hey, that new one, it was not the one that supported you through the whole time. Through
But it doesn't
those
know
years,
you.
It
through the
didn't
bad
take you, yeah.
moments,
It didn't care
that
you.
knows you, took care of you, and you did it for that person too. Hey, I don't know if maybe it's too easy for me, but oh, dude, I'm good at it. Like I just love my wife so much. I don't know. I know it's been 5 years or 4, whatever. But I'm pretty sure I will be able to keep at that forever, honestly. See, you need to get to that stage when it's just perfect. These even the imperfections are perfect. And I know that may sound cliche, but nah, dude, that's how it is. Like, you're just happy. You're just gonna go home and be next to a person. It's as simple as that. It's just amazing, dude. Like, cause hey, you can have a shitty day, but then you get to your bed, you put Friends on the TV, and she's right here, next to you, talking to you. Hey, what is going on? What happened? Or why are you mad? Why are you stressed? Or do everything. Cause you guys at some point you guys need to be a team. So being a team is part of maintaining a marriage too. Because sometimes you get into fights and then you think, oh no, you want to destroy the argument of your partner. Cause nah, let me win this argument right now. I'm gonna make you feel like shit just because I want to win this fight, or because I want to have the right to win this fight, or I want to feel better. I want to make you feel bad because you did this and I didn't like it, whatever. Then at that point you start learning, like, okay, why am I mad? Like, why are we fighting? Like, what's the main reason of this argument?
Yeah.
What are we trying to solve? So at that point, whenever you get to that point, you're actually able to stop a little, and you just laugh. What are we doing? Like, why are we fighting? So see, if you get to that point, everything is just easy. It gets better because you already know that person, and then you already know that if this happens, I need to do this to make it better. Or if this happens to me, the other person knows that what I want is this. See, so it's because it can be different for every marriage, for every person, for every couple. Because some people made like instant laugh, like instant, hey, what's going on? I mean, come here, this and that. Some people
don't look at Jose.
They rather.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm beautiful. I do catch a lot of people.
It's just getting me.
Love at first sight. It's real, man.
7 years, yeah, I know.
It's real. Yeah. Don't like guys with me. But it's real.
Janet, be careful out there.
Okay. I'm about to go to wrestle with him.
Hey, this guy.
No, but for real.
Yeah, of course. We're just
I forgot my point. Shit.
My fault.
I was talking about the team that you guys need to make together.
Yeah.
And then shit, it's just you just get to the point whenever everything you can solve everything and you feel that you can do everything if you have that person backing you up. That if that person is your support, then you feel that you can do whatever, just because that person believes in you, and that's just amazing. Because in your worst moments, then you just go to that person, and it is so easy just to forget about whatever was going on, because you know you can't rely on that person. That's the magic of being a team with your partner, and then whenever you start working towards goals, and then see it gets easier to maintain.
Yeah.
But again, you can't forget about the love part. The love part that you want to keep feeling, that you want to keep feeding to, like that you want to keep growing as a plant. It is like a plant. You just need to maintain it alive. Water it. Yeah, not too much. Sometimes it's too much. Then that's when you need to learn how that person is, and learn the person's boundaries. Okay, to this point you're okay. To this point you need your space. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's fine. To this point you just need quietness, and that's fine too. You just need to think about it. That's cool. And then, see, it is about trust too. Maintaining a marriage, it is about trust completely. Because if you're insecure in yourself, then, it will be impossible for sure. Like, that person, I don't want to say freedom. Because, personally, they're free, whatever. They need the freedom to know that you're not going to get mad. Because that person wants to be that person. Yeah. See, if you want to go out with friends, it's okay. See, do your thing. If you want to go ahead and sleep because you're tired, hey, that's fine. You don't need to stay up just because I'm not tired and I don't want to go to sleep right now. I'm going to get mad. How can you leave me alone if I'm ready to have a good time or have a conversation or play video games? No, it's okay. Just go ahead and sleep. If that person wants to have family time and leave me at my house, or maybe it was not my place to go, whatever. I did not say that, right? But if not my place to be there, then okay, that's amazing. Go ahead, have a good time.
So you have to let the person continue to be them, regardless of the connection they have with you or the connection you have with them.
The same way if you continue to be you, it's the same. Hey, you're going to your family. Okay, let me play League of Legends for 4 hours.
Let's go. Let's stream, Camilo. Let's stream.
If you wanna go to brunch with your friends, let me just hit Jesus or Jose, see what they're doing. You know, maybe we could hang out or whatever.
Yeah.
It is everything is part of maintaining the marriage, and it's really hard because sometimes you feel like it's impossible, but it's not. You just need to learn. You just need to go through those bad moments to understand the best moments that are to come. That's just what it is to me. You just need to put that water on the plant.
You need to put that water in that plant. All right, gentlemen, how many viewers do we have? Just to wrap this up, how many we got viewers right now?
8.
8.
1.
See? Nah,
What?
crazy though.
8. 1.
8.
Well, to the
7.
to the 7 viewers out there,
37.
muchas gracias. Shout out to y'all. We appreciate that. So, yeah, this has been another episode of the Higher Thought Cast, gentlemen. I appreciate y'all like always. Please subscribe, like the stream if you care what GT Boys MTI.
Let me give a section for the comments, okay?
Go ahead.
So, let's
Yeah,
start.
there was quite a lot.
Naruto, hells yeah.
Yo,
Rem-
who's Emmanuel?
Dude,
Oh, homie.
homie Emmanuel.
Okay.
And
Shout out to
then
Emmanuel, my fault.
My cousin, thank you for being here. REM sleep, yeah, you Betchy Boogie or Beachy Boogie.
Boy G.
Boy G, you
Beachy.
helped us a lot with that one because yeah, we were looking for that word for sure.
The Bee Gees?
Thank you. And then Osvaldo, love and marriage done its hits. Fuck you, Osvaldo.
That's why you're not here, Osvaldo.
Emmanuel, hopefully I can use this to get a girlfriend. I mean, you know, yeah, sometimes.
You can take some pointers.
Hey, Bougie, give me a 1-2 floss.
Floss,
are
floss,
something
yes.
really important on marriage for sure.
Shout out.
And we got Jeanette, my wife. Yeah, she compliments me and everything. She gave me the word I was looking for. That was the one I was looking for sure.
Team.
Selfishness.
That's a team.
Yeah. And then Osvaldo, love is just a chemical imbalance. Fuck you again, Osvaldo.
You're a chemical imbalance.
Just get an electric car. That's a good idea for sure.
That's that.
Yep, makes sense.
Sometimes it's the easiest way to do it.
That's why you're over there, fam.
It handles everything.
Smart ass.
Can you guys talk about how to get a girlfriend? Oh yeah, you want advice, Osvaldo? Okay, let's start with advice real quick, okay?
Go
First,
ahead. Let's wrap. Go ahead. We'll wrap it up with that.
You need how to get a girlfriend, guys. Oh, this is a hard one. And
Top 5.
One friend of mine,
top 5 steps?
he has that really often. He has that really often. And I'm not talking about Jose.
No. Of course not.
I am not. I'm being
Jose don't
serious.
got
I'm
those
not.
issues. Jose don't.
I'm not talking
I
about
go
Jose.
through tutorials. I've read tutorials before.
A ver, go ahead, Camilo.
He knows who that is. I don't get a shout out. Beachy Bougie is asking for a shout out.
Shout out to BG. Shout out to
Shout out
Monica.
to you.
Shout out to Monica.
BG, you're amazing. Thank you.
From the Bee Gees Boys?
Can you say it? Can
No.
you say it?
BG.
BG.
Boy G.
BG Boy G.
Yeah, shout out
BG
Monica.
Boy G, you're amazing. You were
Can't
contributing with a lot to the podcast. Thank you for being here every Thursday. And then, how dare you, Jesus? I know, how dare you, Jesus, to forget about Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, shout out, bro. You see what we got going on? I know you're being creative. Where you at? I'm gonna start making movies.
Yeah.
Where you at?
Yeah. Pull through, Emmanuel, because you have a lot of very good ideas. I love that pumpkin photo album, whatever you did. It was very good. So shout out to that. And then get back to the girlfriend one. So top 5 priorities for you to get a girlfriend. Okay, put me on camera right now. This is a tutorial for
Zoom in.
L.
Zoom in.
It is it's for L.
Huh?
It's for L. The tutorial is for L.
No, but I'm saying like zoom in.
Yeah, zoom in on my face right now. It's a serious face.
Mhm.
I guess we will not be able to do this, but whatever. Number 1, you need to shower often. You need to smell really good. Hey, that's
you're being serious.
That's your letter of presentation for sure. Like, you need to smell really good because hey, the smell is pretty important whenever you get to know a person. Don't you guys think?
Yeah.
Smell is pretty important. Hey, use a cologne. Hey,
What if you just smell like cleanliness?
That's good. That's good enough. Hey, but if you want to call for attention, you need to be better than the rest. That's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Cleanliness sometimes is not enough if you want to show up for get out good Ferrari.
That's true.
Yeah. See? So there are $20 colognes in Walmart. They're pretty cool. The Real Madrid one is pretty good.
Cristiano Ronaldo?
From a fan right here.
Yes, sir. I've seen it.
It's like $25.
That stuff actually smells good.
Oh, it was really good. The
Yes,
Real
sir.
Madrid-
I'm sorry. I was,
You've been scammed,
Hey,
sir.
Lightning.
Lightning
You've been scammed, sir. Paying $300?
No,
Yeah,
I
sir.
don't do that. That's the other homie. I don't do that. You guys
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're shooting at the wrong person. I just thought those.
No.
Anyways, sorry.
Louis Vuitton.
Limón y sal, güey. Limón y sal y
Sí.
miel.
See, guys, that's
So you
not
need.
what you're supposed to do.
So you need, baby.
So use good essence. You know, good perfumes. That's top one. Top number. Well, second in the list is go to the gym. You don't have to, but that will give you confidence. Honestly, that will make you feel better about
If you
yourself.
can be like Arnold Schwarzenegger,
no,
I'll help you out.
I mean,
kinda
chemically, physically,
Yeah.
I
If
mean,
you're not up there, keep going.
I'm pretty sure
It's
people.
like-
I'm pretty sure Ferraris don't say no that often.
I've
to
tried to.
Brad Pitt.
I've been going there for 10 years.
No, health wise, go to the gym so you can feel better about yourself, feel healthy, so it can give you confidence.
And
Third
or
one-
see other people.
Maybe you get a good
Meet
friend at the
other
gym.
people.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's a good one too. The third one is be real, be yourself, and I know it is a cliche one, but fuck, like just explore your personality, improve it, and take it to the outside world, and that will help a lot. Fourth one, I don't know, guys, help out. You need to dress good. No.
Yeah, no, I think it's I mean, it goes
Maybe-
with hygiene, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe-
It's not about
well,
having like a fashion sense.
what-
It's just about like just know how to be presentable.
Yep, that's what I
That's
say.
just
Like
know how to be
it doesn't.
presentable.
It doesn't have to be.
You don't have to be
Fancy,
stylish
not
and-
fancy,
Yep.
no.
Just
You
be
don't.
respectable.
Yeah, you don't
Make
have.
sure your pants are clean.
Yeah,
make
you
sure
don't
your
have.
socks,
Yeah, you know,
make
like
sure like the shirt.
That's for sure.
Is washed or clean.
At least combine good colors.
if you can
know.
show and you present yourself as $1,000,000, do that. But don't spend $1,000,000.
No, if you
for
don't,
shirts.
Yeah,
Just
no,
look presentable.
You know, yeah. But I'm saying like you
Black tee and
you
some good
feel
jeans
you
and some
feel
good
like
boots.
$1,000,000.
Yeah.
You know you're
Yeah.
gonna put this shirt on and you know what, this one is cool because it's the button up and I'm gonna put these pets on and it's gonna go this.
Hey,
and
you
so,
can get that at Walmart for $30
You know?
though. See, that's
yeah,
a good
I'm saying so
option.
you
That's
make
alright.
it feel good. Don't go broke for it.
Follow your style. You don't have to follow any
Yeah.
build
Just
build
stereotypes.
build your style. I would say.
Yeah.
One of the things that makes you feel more comfortable.
There you go. Yeah, for sure.
Is to
And more
build
confident.
it.
Confident.
Yeah.
That goes with the gym one
Build
too,
it
and
on your
the-
own,
the
yeah.
hygiene as well.
Yep.
And then the last one for me is you need to have a sense of humor for sure.
I think that's like the most priceless,
Yeah,
timeless
sense
one.
of humor. Oh my
across
god,
human
sense
history.
of humor.
Yeah.
Hey, that will call
Yeah.
for attention right away, guys. If you crack a good joke, hey, that will
Yeah.
be good as hell.
The more that she's laughing and her eyes are closed, the less that she sees your ugly face.
There, yeah, maybe.
So that's why I read a bunch of jokes, dude.
Hey,
I have
about the
books
same.
on 1,000 jokes. I have 101 best jokes ever, sir.
Sweatpants and sweatshirts. No, Osvaldo, fuck you again, dude. I mean, you can do better than that. I mean, that's a gym fit. That's okay. I'm not saying that you need to dress every day like all fancy and shit, but sometimes you just need to do what you like to do with
Just
your.
look presentable, I would say. Just make sure you're presentable for
Yeah.
whatever environment you're going to.
I mean, yeah.
It's not about having a lot of style. Just be presentable. Make sure
Yeah.
things
Be
are
comfortable in
clean.
it. Mhm.
Yeah, be comfortable. Make sure you
And read the scenario before.
Yeah.
You know, you
yeah,
you
like if
go
you're
to
going,
a,
yeah,
read the scenario. Like,
dress accordingly.
dress accordingly. There you go.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
one I was looking
Read the
for.
dictionary before. Read the encyclopedia.
No, not even.
You know, just read the Bible.
I mean, if you're trying to impress
That's a
either,
whole set personal view.
Everybody's
if
view.
you're trying to impress
Whole
either
world
a
view.
religious girl, a college girl, I guess, whatever. But then the last but not least, just be happy.
All right.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to the 7 viewers. We appreciate you.
Viewers, the whole stream.
I think the highest was 9. It was pretty good. Shout out to the chat. We appreciate you. Please subscribe, like this if you care what we got going on. This is where you'll see it. Peace.
Goodbye, buddy.
Please donate, guys. We're